Oh hey, hi. I'm Markus Pattern. I draw comics, commissions, and wherever my whims take me. And they took me here, to a blood-soaked battlefield, as a space marine trudges through the mud of a Warhammer 40k tableau. But first, if you could hit like and subscribe, leave a comment below, or that YouTube noise, I would be beholden to you. If you could find your way to supporting me on Patreon, Ko-fi, or buying my comics at the Etsy store, that would be the sum of earthly bliss. Also, one more bit of panhandling. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers on here so I can change this janky URL, and 50 subscribers on Twitch so I can, start making some money, like the capitalist little piggy that I am. Once I hit all of them, by the way, I'm going to do like a live Q&A, so there will be something in it for you to find out a bit something about me. Right. Enough panhandling. Now on with the artwork. This is for my brother, who inherited, he inherited his love of Warhammer from me once I moved on to anime, and he then inherited his love of anime from me, and it's all just kind of nice, kind of family kind of thing. He asked me to draw like a Warhammer Thrark piece like about a year ago, which I really enjoyed drawing. So I figured I'd try it again, because it turns out you cats quite like it when I draw Warhammer too. So, it's kind of secular kind of thing. I mean, that would be the long and short of it. I wanted a print that I could stick up on Etsy, and might as well draw something that I enjoy drawing. So there's a bit of heart and soul into it, basically. And also on a technical level, for like as an artiste, I want to get my my atmospheric perspectives down, because it's not something I really futz with, and I just wanted to kind of get it in. Basically wanted to make it look good, and I wanted to give that a go. And you only learn by failing to do it properly. So spoiler alerts. A thumbnail sketch. I skipped the thumbnail. I went straight to the sketching stage. Normally I do about 3 or 4 thumbnails, but with this I had an idea straight away, so I just ran with it. Though I should have thumbed it out. It would have been easy to get the compositing right on a much smaller scale, so I can move stuff around and it's just easier to sketch it out and then kind of futz with it later. But I didn't do that. But the general gist of it said, and the Marine has basically stayed exactly where he started out with, and the only thing I had to futz with was the scenery. Only the difficult part to draw, but like I did it. So the pencils. Knowing in my heart of hearts I would need to manipulate individual elements of this piece, I drew everything on its own layer. Normally I wouldn't do this. For one thing, too many layers are too confusing, and I don't know what is stuff, and I'm really bad at labeling things. But I skipped the important part in the thumbnail sketching stage. So instead of just I needed to get the step right into pencils, which meant basically their own layers, so I could manipulate. And it wasn't that difficult. It's just a case of like, I knew that this would need to be different and stuff, and because I wasn't going to correct it in the inking stage. Once I got to the inks, that's the image laid in, really. Because like, if you need to correct in inks, you might as well just start the image again. I've always found. So get it right in the early steps, and it will turn out right at the end. Or require you having to basically redraw an entire image again, which is just, you might as well just start again. So yeah, and well, the inks, they went pretty well and straightforward. The only thing I did differently that I didn't normally do is I normally ink in just pure black, but for this one I inked in a lighter black colour and stuff, which I've done before, and I've not really liked the results. But with this one, I think I've got the tone and the scale and the hue right, so I think it worked out fine. I liked how this one came out. Yeah, and the colour, again, straightforward, really. I flattered it, coloured individual parts, futzed around with the hues and saturations. I painted the background on its own layer and stuff. I tend to treat my background as more like as a painting as opposed to like like what I do with like the foregrounds where I flat, like say the marine, the Tyranids, the body parts, and the buildings. They're like their own. They need to be gone in and messed with and stuff. Whereas like the background, like the mud and the stuff, that's more of a case of just like painting. It's basically a kind of different little process to do it, and but just everything went as well as expected of that. I had a clear idea, and I executed it as I was going to. It almost went 100% perfect. As you can tell, the leg is gone in the final piece. I couldn't get the leg to sit right with me, and no matter what I tried, and I couldn't get it to recede into the distance with colouring it in the different hues and everything. So I figured what I'll do is I'll try it with one, with just getting rid of the leg, straight up getting rid of the leg, and two, another would just be to kind of shrink the leg down and futz with it that way. And that's what my plan was, to basically shrink it down and push it further in the background that way. But when I got rid of it, and it was just the sun, and the sun was framing the marine, it just worked better. And when it works, it works. A sun as a framing device. How Frazetto of me. Right, and now we're in the finishing straight. So I think what I'll do is I'll just drop out now and let the music. So this has been the this has been a Warhammer 40k piece drawn by yours truly, Markus Pattern, and it will be available as a print for sale via the Etsy store on Friday the 24th of November, or at whatever conventions I happen to be tabling at, unless it's a sellout and then it won't be available at all. You can read my current comic, Here Comes a Dragon Punch, on Webtoons, my Substack, or my ArtStation. Or if you want the full issue plus some behind the scenes shenanigans, it's up on my Patreon. My commissions are open. I live stream most days, provided I'm not moving or anything. So join me on here or on Twitch. Like I said, if I can get to 100 subscribers on here or 50 over there, I'm going to be doing a live Q&A. So if you want to know stuff about me, just subscribe. Yeah, that's it really. So do all the YouTube stuff, like click like and subscribe. Please support me on Patreon and Etsy and stuff. If you can, if you can't, just give this video a like, and that'd be delightful. Or comment below. But above all else, I want you to have a great day, and I want you to stay classy. I've been Markus Pattern. Thank you for turning up.